So today's Paper Mario The Origami King is releasing, and, well, people have been wondering, is this the game? Is this the Paper Mario game that we've all been waiting for? The RPG classic that we've been waiting for all these years. And I'm going to tell you that, well, it is not that. It's actually far from that. Let's get through the notes here that I have on my notepad. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a rundown. So first off, we'll start with the battle system, or what I would like to call it, the puzzle system. Isn't what we exactly asked for. We needed the leveling up system back that would grant us 3 upgrade options to choose from: health points, flower points, and badge points. Now, they all served a big purpose and aided in some way in our quest. Plus, leveling up is the only way to actually upgrade those 3 stats, which also means you would have to engage in as many battles as humanly possible if you want to be prepared for stronger opponents down the line. This would give us a reason to battle enemies and want to fight them, because without this simple RPG feature, there isn't any reason to battle, and we would just end up the same way we did before engaging in battle. Plus, remember when I said this is more of a puzzle system? Well, that is exactly what it is, pretty much. It is not a battle system at heart, which very frustrates me, because although I enjoyed the system early on, I have really started to sour on the system due to the puzzle part of it, and it being so repetitive and annoying. There are just so many enemies that come to fight you, and it becomes very frustrating when you have to do the same thing over and over and over again. And I don't know, it just doesn't resonate with me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the time limit. I don't know if it's the puzzling, the fucking just simplicity of just holding Y for a few seconds and asking Toad for help. It doesn't really push you to actually try, and it just isn't fun. I just don't find it fun. And about the battling part of it, how do you go to that? How easy it is? Well, in my opinion, it is very easy. It's too easy. The battling part of it, basically all you have to do is just line them up accordingly, and it is, line them up either in a straight line or 2 by 2, and then you can do if you do a line, then you can do jump, and if you do 2 by 2, it's a hammer. So I don't really know why the fuck they did that, but it is what it is. It deals too much damage, and I just feel like it's too easy. It just isn't fun. I don't know, and then the enemies also, they respawn. It doesn't take that long. They respawn, after a little bit, and it just defeats the purpose of everything that you did before, and it just isn't fun. I think the badges being missing as well is a huge miss. I think that's a big missed opportunity. In my honest opinion, I think badges served a very big purpose in the first 2 games. I think it was really inventive. They could have brought that back. I know they do have the weapons and the accessories. So basically, weapons you can use in battle and accessories, they aid you in battle. Either aid you in battle or in the overworld. So basically, you have like Toad Searcher or whatever the fuck it's called, and it'll alert you whenever you're nearby a Toad. And then accessories like, for example, the Guard Plus or whatever the fuck it's called, it'll give you a little bit more of a defense when it comes to the enemies when they attack you. The defense will be a little bit more stronger on your end. And then there's weapons which you can use in battle, but I just don't have the same feeling with badges. Weapons, they break after a while, which is something that I do not like whatsoever. Badges, they serve their purpose, and like I said in the very beginning, that gave you a reason to battle, because when you level up, you have the upgrade option of getting more badge points, and with that you can equip more badges to use in battle or whatever. So that I just thought was a very big missed opportunity. And then of course we go to the unoriginality. People have been clamoring for original characters, but for some fucking reason they still fail to bring us original characters. And I know the fucking developer, I think his name is like Tanabe or whatever the fuck, he's the developer for Paper Mario, and he said something in an interview about it's not possible for us to create unique designs for pre-existing Mario species anymore, so that's why they don't appear in Paper Mario. Now, what the fuck? What the fuck is a Dr. Baby Rosalina, my nigga? What the fuck is that? It doesn't make any sense to me. They removed unique pre-existing Mario characters in Paper Mario. I just don't understand. If they have fucking character like Dr. Baby Mario or Dr. Baby Rosalina, whatever the fuck that is, if that's accepted in Mario games, why can't you have, a Goombella type of character in this game? Why can't you have a Koops or Kooper or, a fucking Flurry? These unique designed characters in the Paper Mario universe. Where is that at? I don't understand why you have these fucking Goombas in Odyssey, and then you have these fucking Toads. It's all these fucking unique designs in Odyssey, but you can't do that for Paper Mario. It's honestly baffling. I don't understand why they are very stubborn with that, but they still don't have original character designs. It's very frustrating. You have the Bomb as your partner, and it's not even original. It's a regular old fucking Bomb, and I don't understand. Now, I understand the story part of it, but it's still just very lazy, and it's not a Paper Mario antic or feature, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It just does not feel like a Paper Mario game without original goddamn designs. It just doesn't feel like that. Where, like, take Rouge-Port for example, from Thousand Year Door. Not a lot of people, I know a lot of people, like to shit on Thousand Year Door because a lot of people love that game. A lot of people look at that game as one of the best RPGs of all time, and people love to suck that game's fucking penis hole. But dude, it's literally the perfect RPG game. It is awesome. Original Paper Mario characters I love it. I love it. To like Rouge-Port, you had a large variety of characters, not just Toads. Fucking the last 3 games, including this Origami King, just Toads. Toads filled the entire fucking world. It's not even funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. Like, it's like they have so many unique designs. You saw so many original designs, like original characters you've never seen before in other Mario games, and Paper Mario and Rouge-Port. It's creative, and I don't know why they decided to steer away from that, where the first 3 games had that, and I just don't know why they decided to go into a different direction with the character designs and the unique designs of the characters. I just don't understand why they removed that feature, that Paper Mario staple. So that is incredibly frustrating to me as well. There's zero creativity when it comes to the partners, while I understand the story side of it, like I said, but it's still not paying homage to the first 3 installments of the game, of the franchise, I should say. It is not what we've asked for. And then, obviously, I want to get through this as well. This beats me to the goddamn drum. Dude, the text boxes in the game, it's like we're fucking 10 years old, or we can't read or some shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, text boxes in this game is extremely nauseating because, dude, it goes letter by fucking letter. What the fuck, man? Letter by letter? Why does it have to go by letter? That I don't understand, and that is extremely frustrating when you have to read bullshit from a goddamn Toad talking nonsense. Every time you save a Toad, right? He has to say something. He has to say something like it's so important, and it goes letter by letter. It's not anything to do with the goddamn story. It's just something he just says, and it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's not funny. It's cringe. It's corny as fuck. I hate it. And it's like we can't read. It's like, okay, they're idiots. These Paper Mario fans are idiots, so we're gonna do it letter by letter so they can actually understand and they can read it. Nigga, I hate that. I really hate that. You can't press A to skip to the entire dialogue so you can read it. It's just like, I don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense. The tutorials as well, you can't skip through that. It's letter by letter. Everything in this game is letter by letter, and I don't understand. Unless you've already read it, then everything goes letter by letter, and I hate that. And also another thing as well, same old crap with the little floating partners. Please, it is not fun. It is not creative. It's boring. It's stale. They are very annoying. They talk way too much for my liking. Mar didn't need them before. He doesn't need them now. Just get rid of them, please. It was fine in Mario, Super Mario. That was the only game that I accepted in it. The last 3 games, including the Origami King, please. It's not fun. It is not fun. I hate it. The first 2 games, he didn't need it. He does not need it now. All he needs is his goddamn partners, and that's it. There's not any floaty little partners, and they talk and they think they're funny and they think they're cool, but they're not. I don't care who it is. They're not funny. They're not creative. It is just boring. please get rid of them. And another thing as well, where are chapters? Where are intermissions? I don't know anything about intermissions. I've not heard anything about intermissions. If Luigi is one, I may be missing that because, like, dude, I just got done doing stuff with Paper Mario Origami King. I played it. You guys seen gameplay right now on my Switch handheld mode. Now I've only beaten the first two bosses, the turtle, the big turtle, and then I've beaten the colored pencil, which is another thing in itself, which I don't understand. Colored pencils, you facing colored pencils, tape. What else is there? Scissors? I don't even know. I genuinely don't know. I think I saw a blooper as well, on Twitter, but dude, like, honestly, it is so bad, so bad. I mean, the boss battles are fun. I mean, they're okay. It's not bad, but you know, it's just like the bosses are just uncreative. Where are the Hawks, the Hulk Hogan ripoff, right? Remember that? Remember the goddamn dragon, the pirate, the skull on Paper Mario Thousand Year Door? Those are great creative bosses you've never seen before, anyways, as well. But in this game, it's like you have these green turtles, and then you have colored pencils, right? You have tape that I've seen in the trailer, like bloopers. Like, we faced these things before. Why can't we face something a little bit more different, a little bit more creative? That's why I don't understand. But going back to what I was talking about before, intermissions. After the boss, after the colored pencils, we should have had an intermission. There should have been an intermission where I would go to Luigi and search for keys, because that's what he was doing. He went on his car and, you know, he went late to go find some keys, and, you know, there's nothing there, man. There's nothing. And I don't know if that's even a thing in the game, if there's even intermissions. But if there isn't, then I don't think I can play this game for much longer. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna finish Xenoblade first, and then I'll get back to the game and see if there is intermissions. But from what I'm telling, from what I've seen, from what I've played so far, it looks like there is not any intermissions in this game, and I am very disappointed in that. There are no chapters. There's no, like, freaking splash screen that goes before you get into a new area. It just, I don't understand, man. They were a huge part of the first two games, maybe the third game, but they were a big part in the first two games, because those are the standard, right? It separated the areas and its partners, and it would just get you hyped every time. Remember, it would get you fucking hyped every time you would get into a new chapter. You had this fucking splash screen, and it would say new chapter 5 or whatever the fuck, and it was, you know, on Paper Mario 64, it would show the silhouette of the boss that you'd be facing, inevitable boss that you would face. And then in the second game, you would see, like, you know, like the spinning thing or whatever the fuck. I forget. I need to play the game again someday. I need to play it again. But dude, it's just, I don't understand, man. The game is just very disappointing. Now, the graphics are great, but that's not the end all be all for any video game. It should all be about the gameplay, the story. The story is fine. It's not bad. It's better than the last two games. But dude, it's just not it. I mean, Thousand Year Door, I thought it was gonna be something like Thousand Year Door, maybe better. But Thousand Year Door still stands tall as the premier Paper Mario game of the franchise. I don't care what the fuck you gotta say. Suck my cock. Please, I don't give a crap. Of course, Super Mario have the best story, but in terms of overall, I think Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is still the best Paper Mario game. And Paper Mario Origami King is an improvement over the last two games. No more cards. That's finally gone. No more world map. I'm glad they got rid of those two things, because it felt like I was playing Super Mario 3D World mixed with Paper Mario, and that was not a good mix at all. But with the fact that there's no leveling up, and there's no originality in this game, and the text boxes are incredibly still slow, like Color Splash. That's what turned me off from playing the rest of Color Splash. And just same old crap with the little floating partners, and the promise of, you know, the rumor promised us of getting a Paper Mario Thousand Year Door-esque game, right? We didn't get that here. So no chapters, no intermissions, no creativity, no badges, nothing. The battle system is just, it's just all over the place. The partners is, I mean, not partners, the goddamn ring system is just so whack. I don't like the game. Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now. Now, that doesn't mean the game is bad. The game is, it's not for everybody. It's not for Paper Mario diehards like me. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that you should not buy this game, because look, the game is just not for everybody. It's for some people. It's for a different demographic. I understand that. The game is just not for people like me who want a Thousand Year Door-esque experience, and that's completely fine. So, by all means, if you want to buy this game, you think it's interesting, you think it looks cool, you've seen the trailers, and you think, okay, you know what, I may want to buy this, go right ahead. It's not a bad game. It's just not for me. I don't like wasting my time with battles. I find myself avoiding all these enemies because it's just a waste of time. I end up battling them, and then at the end of the battle, I end up with nothing but coins and confetti. I'm like, my nigga, I don't care. I can get those two things easily without battling. That's what made battling so interesting back in the day with leveling up, because you could not level up any fucking way else. So all you have to do was battle. That's the only way you could fucking level up and get badge points and get flower points and get health points. That's what I love, and we didn't get that here. So I don't like the game. You know, I don't recommend it for anybody, Paper Mario diehard fans, because you're gonna rage because there's just no leveling up. There's nothing that screams 1,000 your door or 64. But look, man, I mean, if you had to choose between Paper Mario, Origami King, and Ghost of Tsushima, if you have PS4, I'm gonna get Ghost of Tsushima. I would rather get that. But I would play Paper Mario first, because then if you play Ghost of Tsushima, you do not want to go and play Paper Mario, honestly, because that game is going to be a beast. It comes out today, so that's just how it is. I don't know what else to say about this. The graphics are great, the dialogue funny at times, not funny at times, but that's just the case with all Paper Mario games. They have humor. Some are bad, some are good. Yeah, but that's not the end all be all. I just think the game overall is not what we expected, and it still has the same problems as the last two games, and it just isn't the game that we all expected it to be, and that is a very big disappointment. Well, let me know what you guys think. If you get in the game, if you got the game, if you're playing the game right now, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you think this game is good to you or bad to you, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Please tell me. Let me know, because I may be drunk over here. I may be smoking some crack. I don't know. Just let me know, and I'll get back to you guys in the comments after I upload the video. So, yeah, man. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Please give me a thumbs up or thumbs down.